Hello, I'm Rich Dean with West Coast Collector Cars in Oregon, and today I've got a beautiful 1965 or 64 and a half Mustang to show you. Now this car is really a two-owner car. It's beautiful. Got it from the second owner, who has owned it since 2000, and he bought it from the original owner. So yeah, it's a very nice, beautiful restored car, original Wimbledon White car. It has been repainted once in its base coat, clear coat, so the paint's very nice on it. Several traits I want to show you, but let's take a look at it. Let's start with the paint. Again, this is Wimbledon White. I might be able to show you depth here better than on the hood because it's so bright out. You might be able to see that depth there. Let's see. Yeah, base coat, clear coat. This was originally a 260. Which would have been an F code 262 barrel, and that portion has been switched out to a 289. It's now a 4-barrel, completely rebuilt. Starts, runs, and drives excellent. You kind of want that 289 if you can get it anyway. Original 3-speed manual. It is in the car. Shifts like butter. Shifts nice. New clutch. Differential is original to the car. The tag is on it. It's a 3-to-1 open, so it's got an excellent little drivetrain, runs super good, and it has a nice little camshaft. I'll show you that when we get to it. But let me talk a little minute here about the wheels. Now, these are styled steels, which you could have optioned up in like for example, a GT is mostly what you'll see them on. These are actually 15s. But they look really nice on the car. They fill the wheel well up nicely. I do have the stock 14-inch steel wheels with the original hubcap, so those will accompany the car if somebody wants them. Tires are new on there too, but these just look nice and they really fit the car well. All the glass is original on the car. Everything works on the car. All the gauges work, all the lights work, the heater works, the wipers work, the turn signals work, the horn works, and actually the radio even works a little bit. I think the owner added this secondary mirror here to the passenger side, but you know, looks good. It's an original black interior car. When they painted it, they painted the jambs, everything. All the weather stripping, of course, was replaced. The whiskers replaced. Windows roll up and down easily. I just like to have the windows down so there's not a bunch of glare. Show you that. Seats have been reupholstered, and these are original 64 style or 64 and a half style early seat belts. If you're not familiar with, Mustang lore, Mustang started its production in March of 1964 and debuted at the New York World's Fair on April 17th, 1964. Classified as a 65 Mustang, but the early cars had some little different traits in it. I won't show you all of them, but I'll show you some of them. And that went through June 30th, and after June 30th, they were, of course, all classified. That rest of that year is a 1965. But again, early cars, the ones they call a 64 and a half, had a few different traits. Again, 3-speed manual, console. Doors close nice and easy. Shut lines look good. All your trim, bright work, everything is excellent on the car. This is an excellent car. If somebody actually wanted to drive it all the time, that would be fine. You could take it to a car show. People will love it. It's got a great look. It's got a great sound. It's really just a sweet, sweet car. Back here, again, all your chrome and tail lamps and so forth are excellent. Now, in the 64 and a halfs on the gas cap, they wouldn't have had this lanyard here. In 1965 or the later on cars had the lanyard. This one obviously has the lanyard because what happened, I suspect, is either they got stolen or you left them at the gas station, you set it up on the gas pump, pumped your gas, and you ran off without your fuel tank or your gas cap. Let me grab the key here. So I want to show you in the trunk. All clean, nice. Decals are nice up under here. Weather stripping, nice and pliable. Your trenches look good. Very nicely restored. This is truly an excellent little Mustang Coupe. Here. That's your fuel tank. That was the trunk floor. That's how they were. The fuel tank. Your cardboards are even there. I'll show you a little bit there. By the way, let me tell you a little bit about the website, westcoastcollectorcars.com, where got pictures of the car, of course, but pictures of the undercarriage as well. Now, this is an original piece. No patch panels, anything of the kind on this car. All original, clean. Not detailed and painted or anything, but as you want it. Original, you can see everything. Yeah, it's a sweet, sweet car. Drives nice. Suspension's been rebuilt as well. Yeah, it's just... it's one of those, you want to have it, you don't want to get rid of it. Take you in the interior here. Again, you know, nice door panels, all the gauges work. Again, all the lights work. Horn works. 64 and a half, used a 12-volt generator. On the later cars, went to an alternator. I'll show you that under the hood when we get there. It's hard to tell, but your under dash lights work as well. Up front here, your original Ford lettering and your original corral with your chrome pieces to the side. Nice, beautiful chrome bumper. Hood here, there's your 289. It is a 289, now a 4-barrel. It's not a high performance like the decal says, but everybody puts those on there for some reason. Up under the hood, very nice. Now, the 64 cars, you'll see here, see how this piece here is folded down under? 64, they left that raw, so that piece just kind of hung down. So I suspect this car might have been late enough to have the 65 style hood, or at some point maybe somebody replaced the hood. There's your VIN there. Notice the horns here. There's two horns, one's on the other side. See how big they are? The later cars had smaller horns, came up in here. This is a generator where they went to an alternator on the later cars. Just a few things to show you how to differentiate a 64 and a half from a later car, 65. They're all classified as a 65, and they're all titled as a 1965, in case you wanted to know that. Again, you know, nice rebuilt engine. Has a nice little camshaft in it. So what we'll do now is I will hop in the car, start it, hear it run. Sounds great. And I'll just drive it around the parking lot a little bit to give you an idea of, what it looks like, what it sounds like moving under its own power. The wheels and tire combination, if you like that, great. If you don't, again, I've got the stock originals, but those really enhance the look. And yeah, they have a nice, the back tires are a little wider, so kind of has a little more of a performance look to it. But yeah, let me do that and come back. I just thought you might like to hear that cam a little bit. Yeah, it sounds good, doesn't it? And it drives nice, very strong engine. I mean, this thing, it's got a nice, strong engine. Very easy to steer. It does not have power steering, but man, you don't have any trouble steering it, even in tight quarters like this. Drives nicely. Again, everything works. This is the original headliner in the car. You could only get one color back then, and that was this sort of off-white. Call it a moon. They called it a moon something because it has little craters in it. But padded visors and no, just a sweet, sweet little car. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. It's great. But if I can answer any questions for you about this 1964 and a half Mustang, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Again, my name is Rich Dean, and this is West Coast Collector Cars. My number is 503-851-6763, and thank you for watching today.